All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to yet another TapDaddyBeats stream. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Hope you guys are having a good 4th of July. Let's go. Welcome back to another Saturday morning hookup. We're gonna make some bangers today. I know it, man. I was digging through some samples earlier. I think I got some gold for us to flip today. It should be a good one. Really, I feel like goal of today's stream is I want to make one really immaculate banger. That's what I'm feeling today. But first of all, before we dive into all of that, of course, I like to show off something I just released. This is something I released just like a week ago. It's called Midnight Special. Some of you guys might even remember me making this on stream. It wasn't too long ago that we made this. That's a good one, man. But yes, I hope you guys are having a good day, good morning. And yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, also one last little announcement here before we dive into things. I just shipped off an album, guys. Yes, it's called Nothing Is Real. It comes out actually technically September 4th. It says September 3rd because it releases at midnight on September 3rd. But yeah, 61 days, 11 hours, 58 minutes, and 25 seconds. Let's go. Man, I love these countdown pages that Spotify introduced. Basically, it's nice. You can pre-save it here. You also can see some of the tracks that are already out. Yes, I do have several that are already released on this album, but for anybody that wants to check it out, I'll drop a link in chat. No worries if not. It's a beautiful neo-soul project. I can't wait for everybody to hear it, but it's gonna be a little while, you know? Anyways, let's put the kibosh on this and let's dive in to Ableton Live. Let's start cooking up some fire. I'll let you guys go check out the music for yourself. All right, so let's full screen it. And, you know, I was just like, this has been my process lately before stream, is I like to start out by, like, doing a little bit of crate digging, just trying to find, like, anything that I think would be worth flipping. And I just like these, and then I can always go dig them out in my likes on Splice. I actually like this integration that Splice and Ableton introduced. Anyways, yeah, let's see what's in the likes. Dude, this one really caught my ear. We probably wouldn't use the second half. It's funny, it's like what they put in the second half is like the kind of stuff that I would come in with. But but I really like that warm progression. Like that feels really solid. But I had a couple others here. I just want to sift through them. This is kind of dramatic. Yeah, this sample progress, there's just like a lot to it. This feels like we would need like a really driving kind of drum line on this. Like this, I think someday I'm gonna make some, but I feel like I've been getting a lot of beats like this though, where I'm like, okay, I just like this progression. And this is kind of like this other one. But, you know, honestly, I think the one that I'm rocking with the most is this guy. Bum, bum, bum. Like, dude, that could be cool. Yeah, we'll just use that first half, probably. Okay, well, let's dive in with our drums. Hey, what's up, Mars? How you doing, man? Welcome on in, dude. How's your day going? Yeah, let's pull out like something like this. I like this new kit that we've been playing with. All right. Okay, let me throw you guys on Jam Cam. Okay. You know, there was honestly some good variation in there. A few places where it kind of got biffed, right? Man. Yeah, Steve Bam saying I really need that drum kit. You know, I'll give you the sauce on it. This I got from, what was it called? It was in a free kit from, I think it was a company called Song Athletics. And basically it came from a drum break that I chopped apart. So let me just go find for you the name of it. And I could hear it's, yeah, Dunkers 2. Okay, let me just search Dunkers in my user library and I'll get the name of the kit and the company that made it. This is why you got to keep your ear to the ground, you know, not just relying on like on Splice, you know. There's a lot of really cool stuff out there. But yeah, this is from Song Athletics. If you look up Song Athletics Dunkers, you're probably going to find their free drum kit. And it's got this loop in it. This was Dunkers 2. Oh, wow. What I laid down today was honestly pretty close to what the original line was, just a little slower. But yeah, I've actually been having a lot of fun with just this. It feels very Dilla-esque, you know. I've made like several songs with this kit now. So we're gonna clean this guy up. I was almost thinking also maybe adding a secondary snare just to like get snare fill stuff, you know. But yeah, Mars says, I just saw a majestic skink. Did you mean to say skunk or something? You see, like, I'm kind of thinking like a secondary snare would be good. But yeah, the majestic skink. What is it? What is a skink? I'm unfamiliar with that term. All right. You see, some of these feel a little bit uneven. Yeah. It's a colorful lizard. Okay. Gotcha. It is kind of a majestic skink type beat, you know? Yeah, this is gonna be a vibe, but we really got to clean this up. So first of all, I do want to get piano in place. We're only going to use this first half, and we're probably going to pitch it up a little bit. Oh, wait, this isn't warped right. Let's warp this. Oh, also, we're kind of in a weird... Why does it default to 20? It was at like 162 or something. I feel like I've been doing so many of these that are kind of like 80 BPM. I kind of want to go a little bit faster than that. Okay, well, we're gonna get this nice and cleaned up. All right, let's see. So we're gonna use exactly half of this. We're gonna pitch it up slightly. There we go. What's up, Kai XXX? How you doing, man? I like, we just kind of like raise it to, and it just brightens it a little bit. But let's get these drums all sorted. These kind of are like, See, like this guy's so quiet. I don't know why. Maybe we do slow it down. God, every time I click over here, it halves it. I don't know what's going on there. 174. Maybe we do go slower than 80 and we go 156. That could be slick. Yeah. But yeah, Mars says the lawn guys came earlier today and woke me up with the weed eater. Oh, that sucks. So I recorded it, and I'm going to sample it for a bass. There you go. I swear, I feel like every time I'm like setting up for a studio session or to go live, there's always like, that is the time that the garbage truck has to come, and it's just so loud. I don't know. We might pick this up a little bit more. I also want to go ahead and pick out a secondary snare. Let's see, there was this one drum break that I think has this really cool snare in it. I think it was called like Crime Lord or something. Let me just see if this is going to have a good... I could grab one of those primary ones, or there's some secondary snares in there that could be good. Yeah. Oh man. You recorded a dripping from your aquarium and snoring. There you go. One time I had this friend that like, I don't know, he like wanted to do a song about drugs, but he doesn't do drugs, right? And in his mind, he's like, I need a bong rip for a song. And he's like, calls me up because I'm the one person he knows that smokes weed and is also a producer. And he's like, yo, can I get you to record a bong rip for me? I'm like, yeah. He's like, how much would I owe you to work? I'm like, I'll take a dab on a fucking microphone for free. I don't care. I'm like, I don't know, man. Some people are funny. He never ended up using it, but I'm like, what? Why are you making song about weed and you don't smoke weed? That's silly. So let's see. I want to set up a secondary snare using a snare from a different drum loop. A lot of these secondary snares are so close to like, you know, to a hi-hat. I'm not sure how well that'll work out, but it would be great to get something subtle like. And then we like turn this up a little bit. There we go. So now we can kind of dress this in wherever we want. We got this nice little so let's start dressing these in. These will be nice and syncopated. These will kind of lean into the swing of it, I think. Maybe even more swung. I'm not sure about that guy. And then maybe we'll do like this little double bounce. There we go. I swear, it's like in the small stuff that you do on the snare that can really bring a drum loop to life. This is like pretty cool. Okay, we'll do like... There we go. Hell yeah. Does that hit right? This probably needs to be louder. Okay, and then we'll go back and steal our little double hit that we had back here. Not sure about that one. Not sure about this one. Maybe we do another like little roll thing here. Let's really spread these. There we go. But yeah, Steve says, bro, I love you draw them in. I really need to do it that way instead of playing the whole pattern again. Yeah, no, honestly, I would say, look, the skills that you have actually drumming it in is important. This is where you get that pocket from, right? You get the idea, you feel it, you touch your music, you feel it, you know? But then when you have something really good, you go back and you make sure it's perfect. Anything that isn't quite how it's landing, how it should be, you just nudge it into place and then you go back and ornament it. And I think that it's in that ornamentation where you like really pull so much out of it, right? So I mean, like, what you play is super important. That's where you really feel it. That's where like the soul comes from, right? But I think it's in the tidiness of how you treat your work afterwards. And this is what I feel like I was so bad about in the beginning, right? I was impatient. I didn't want to spend too much time in the piano roll. But nowadays, I feel like my patience with the piano roll is my superpower. Like, I can really make stuff sound immaculate if I'm just patient enough, right? Okay, now this is where we get a little bit weird, right? We have been hitting that open hat with the kick. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. And then let's get... We'll get this a little bit more. Bring another one of these guys over. And we'll need one more leading us into... And then that really connects it. It's cool. Now, we're probably going to leave these drums pretty much like this, but there's one thing that I want to experiment with that I've been doing a lot on my drums. You guys have probably seen me do this a lot, which is run it through a guitar amp. We'll pull out Ampeg and just see what we're cooking with here. It might not be the vibe for this track. 1176. Slow attack, fast release. I don't know though, this is dirty, right? This is kind of grimy. It's like, it's a totally valid choice, but do we want to keep the cleanliness? I feel like this might be a track where we really enjoy the cleanliness, but maybe something else that we do to kind of like make this a little bit more spacious is we run some reverb in parallel. So we're gonna send part of this drum track to this reverb tracking. Just gives a little bit more atmosphere. Where we can really just start pulling out sounds. What do we want? I have no idea what key signature we're in. Let's see, it was F major, we pitched it up twice. We are in G major. Okay, I got an idea here for something pretty catchy. Okay, so let's just try this. We'll pull out a delay. And we're just gonna get this last guy. We're also gonna touch this up so that there's not this like weird overlap. Okay, there's that weird overlap. Come on, I thought I fixed this. Oh, I didn't. This guy, this is what I needed to... Okay. Let's turn that guy up a bit. Yeah, this gets kind of buried. I think what we'll do is we'll turn the feedback down, we'll turn the dry wet up. It's almost like too low of a note. I'm just trying to think if there's... Nope, that's the note it's got to be. We could have go down one, but... No, I think that'll be fine. You know what I think I'll do? Since that's just kind of a frequency that's getting a little bit more buried. Let's bring these guys down a bit. That guy up. Boy, that guy just gets buried no matter what. It doesn't need to be like a stick out detail. It's just like, I'd like to get this feeling good. God, it almost feels like it's just not affected whatsoever. A little bit of compression can help that. Get like a lovely sax lick or something, or something that we could chop apart into our own instrument would be also kind of cool. Look up, because most samples on Splice are minor for some reason. So when you're cooking up in a major scale, sometimes it's hard to find something that's gonna work, but we can always use the relative minor to G major. So what is the relative minor to G major? It is E minor. Okay. Yeah, both keys are exactly the same key signature. 1 sharp, F sharp. Okay. Perfect. Okay. But yeah, if people in Hallmark movies are supposed to be so great, why are they always suicidal? I don't know if people in Hallmark movies are supposed to be so great. She's a lady from the big city, and he's from a small town. But yeah, E sharp sounds right. A sharp works too. Let's see. I think, yeah, E minor is gonna be the ticket. We'll see, though. I don't know. I actually used this sax lick a while ago. I got it off of BandLab somehow. I made a track called By the Way I Trap 2 with my homie Lauren like years and years ago. That's funny. Woo! But yeah, Mars says, yeah, I always tell my lady friends stay away from the Hallmark guys. They're the sketchiest men in real life. Yeah. God, my best friend's mom like watched Hallmark movies religiously. Every time I went over there, she's binging those Christmas Hallmark movies. Could not get enough of them. What if we took this lick, but we like really reverbed it out, put it pretty far in the background? Like potentially, I'm almost sold on this guy. Yeah, the Hallmark guy's always hiding something, right? They're always trying to steal away those big city girls visiting a small town. What's up, Signature? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Hope you're having a good 4th. We're making a chill-ass beat today, man. Okay, what was that one I was considering first? Yeah, let's just bite the bullet. Take this guy. We're going to set him really low on the ground, but we're going to put a decent reverb on him. Decent amount. Vocal pop hall. This should be pretty slick. Very George Michael of you. Let's just focus this section. I feel like we need to just play with more Arturia sounds. Woo. Let me go dig through my liked sounds for a second. Not quite. Maybe something like this. Oh, maybe it's just that. But we gotta like really set this on the floor. Man. Or maybe we'll pull out Purity, start playing with some synth leads. Yeah. Honestly, no, you know what we could start pulling out is bass. I've been really enjoying this A&A bass guitar. What beat were we making? We found this preset not too long ago. It's just like a fat bass line. I gotta figure out what my root notes are. Japanese boy would be a good, yeah. I was thinking about that as well. I was thinking Japanese boy and also a Burry synth. In fact, I kind of want to just mess around with this real quick. Hell yeah, cool. Dude, we are on some vibe today. I don't know what this is. I'm not quite sure. I don't quite see, like, I know that this is going to be a part of the sound. I'm not quite sure how I want this to fit in just yet, right? In fact, honestly, I feel like what we need is maybe more ornamentation that kind of like solidifies what this sax lick is and, you know, the organ complement. So like, I'm thinking stuff like bells and like little vibraphone details, you know, like for example, augmented mallets. We pull out that little tape vibraphone. Yeah, this shit should sound cool. You know, I was actually almost just thinking, what if we had just like a little delay on this? And we just kind of dash in some notes here and there. There we go. Okay. Subtle, small, but I vibe with it. These guys right here. I like how the second note comes a little bit later than you would expect, right? Feels almost like it's like an intentional like misstep almost. All right, now we really do need that bass. Oh, you know what? Maybe instead of the A and A bass, let's pull out key bass. Okay, you know what? I'm actually thinking this might be too heavy for the track. I'm kind of thinking maybe we pull out like an upright bass. Kind of lean into a more jazz sort of ensemble. Which, you know, would be pretty slick. Pretty low key. Keep it low key. Oh, I'm searching upright. I need to search complete control. We'll drop this in here. But damn, like we've got like this very vibey like 8 bars, right? We need to unpack this. Okay, upright. Gotta find it. Here we go. Boom. We got our upright bass. tone. Okay. Something like this. We might adjust it slightly, but let's see what we got here. Okay. It's in a little bit of a brighter area, right? Okay, we turned up that tone a little bit. Let's pull out an LA2A compressor. I kind of want to make the, like, I don't know, it just feels so dry. Like, okay, I like never do this, but I'm like almost curious if putting a reverb on the bass would be the right call. It feels too dry. It feels too up in your face. You know, I never put reverbs on basses because I think it just kind of crowds the low end too much. But this might be like a fun chance to experiment, you know? Like, I'm not quite sure what kind of reverb either. I'm thinking something like a room reverb, maybe like a medium room reverb or something. I don't know. Let's pull out Superplate and just start playing around with presets here. What's up, Chocolate? How you doing, man? He says, "Sup, y'all, late. Took kids to swimming." Hey, that's good, man. I'm glad you made it, dude. But yeah, how's your day going, man? It's so weird. Yeah, maybe a little bit of this reverb on this could kind of like let this bass kind of breathe a little bit. If we go into the drums and go like nice small drum space. There we go. Not quite. Body. Let's actually, okay, let's throw this before all of the compression. I'm just curious. Okay. This feels a little bit more full and just better. It's so weird. I never really put reverbs on my basses, but I don't know. It was just feeling too dry. This feels pretty good. We might give it a little boost in the low end. we got to start unpacking this arrangement a little bit. Let's open this up. We'll have to think of some fun way to dress up this intro. What's up, Nelson Scott? How you doing, man? Thank you. Man, I'm really vibing with this today. This is like... this is just a vibe and a half. You know, we might pull out... I think Mars mentioned Japanese Boy earlier. We should pull that synth lead out somewhere in the intro, I was thinking. It's a preset in X-Band for anybody curious. No, I don't have a Japanese Boy hidden away in my studio to come out and sing in the intro. But I do have a soft lead in X-Band called Japanese Boy that is kind of fire. I like this. I don't know. We'll figure it out because we're going to have to layer it in. It's kind of one of those details that I'm going to want to come in and out of, like something like a vocal pad, right? We're going to want this to continue on over here for a bit. Do we might even want this in the intro section. Maybe we should let up on this reverb a little bit. So like, I don't know, I'm kind of like doing something new using a reverb on my bass. Maybe we do want it a little bit closer. Let's like vinyl this out, see how this feels. This might... This feels a little bit better in the mix. It's a little bit more mid-range focused. Might do a little drop out there and start working our way into... I think this will be kind of one of those sections that's going to be comprised of a lot of like small things all working in tandem with each other, with maybe one focal point. I'm kind of thinking the focal point might be an extra piano layer that's going to serve as our piano melody layer. So like, I know exactly. Lost Soul in augmented piano. Augmented grand piano. Let's pull out Lost Soul. This is always a beautiful, clean sounding piano reverb, or not reverb. Well, it does have reverb. Lost Soul. You guys will hear. Down a bit. Something simple like that. Okay, I might get rid of that little roll that I slipped in. I feel like something feels a little out of tune. I don't think it's this piano. It might be this bass. Oops. Let's take a look at how this is tuned. Is it sharp? Is it flat? It looks like it kind of jumps around, flat and sharp. I mean, naturally, it's an upright bass. I mean, it's gonna be kind of all over the place. Yeah. Alicia's keys are pretty dope too. Yeah, color piano and noir are nice. And Alicia's keys. Yeah, Alicia's keys is a contact library, right? Reason makes a piano plugin that's pretty dope as well. Nice. I feel like I can never have enough pianos. So I'm kind of thinking, oddly enough, we're going to do a little pitch correction on our upright bass. Not auto filter, auto shift is what we're looking for. Basically, we just need to kind of straighten out you can see it's getting a lot more spot on here. What's up, Gene? How you doing, man? Is the org tuned right? I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about this guy? Yeah, the organ's not the problem. It's this upright bass. a little bit sharp. Yeah, I know, Gene. I'm like working on it. I don't think it's that organ, man. I don't know. It's not quite working the best on piano. These really are meant more for vocals, but we're trying to make the best that we can with it. Ah, organ is called organ French. Gotcha. I have no idea. What's that preset? You talking about this piano here? It's Lost Soul, augmented grand piano. Has a nice tail. Yeah. All right. Well, I think for now we've got it slightly lined in place. We'll have to mess with that more when it comes to the mixing. I hate when shit's out of tune, man. Okay, let's keep it moving along. Oh, no, you know what? We'll come out with some purity. Weird, I'm getting like latency issues. think it might be because we used like auto shifters on a couple of things. It's giving us mad latency. Well, let's get that little connector right there recorded. We'll nudge it into place ourselves, annoyingly enough. Yeah, there was like so much latency on this bullshit. You can definitely see it. I'll have to just sort out that piano later, I think. Let's keep that on the B side. Make it much quieter though. I think especially these guys, get them all sorted out because I don't know what's going on with their latency today. I think it must be some of the plugins I'm using. And we can like set this off to the side a little bit. Yeah, you love the space that the echo generate. Yeah. I know this is kind of one of those tracks where I'm kind of hoping for it to be comprised of like a lot of small details. And when it comes to the mix, that's really fun because we have all these tiny things to kind of like tuck away into the sides and kind of create this really spacious sort of feel, you know? Like we've got some of these instruments really creating a lot of that space, and then a lot of like, the idea is a lot of small details to kind of like ornament it, right? Man, we got good stuff here. Let's run this back. I'm not sure if we'll have this bass in the beginning. Honestly, it's this bass that I'm like kind of on the fence about. I feel like this is what's making us feel a little bit detuned. See, this doesn't feel nearly as detuned. There's like one note in there that kind of bends a little bit weird. Yeah, we might just completely do a different reverb. I mean, a different bass. Let's get on that, honestly. Yeah, I've decided it's time for a new bass. Let's pull out Keybase maybe. Let's see, we had Keybase, didn't we? Yeah, we had Keybase down here. Maybe we really just need to turn this down. Let it be a subtle part of the track. Not every bass needs to be this overwhelming display, right? Gosh, I might even go ahead and get rid of complete control. Well, let's try this first of all. See, that actually feels great. Let's delete this guy, because I feel like that is giving us all the latency right now. Oh, that feels good. Okay, we're gonna compress this a little bit. Just a smidge. And then pull out oxide. Oh, that feels good. You know, okay, this is gonna sound kind of strange, you know, with this really chill vibe, but what if we had like this horn stack? I'm not sure where I would want it, but it would be really cool, like a rival point at some bright, happy, like, horn stack. I feel like I've burned through a lot of the good ones. Here, let me go instruments. Let's just go to brass and woodwinds and search stack. Let's see, and if we want G major, we got to go to E minor. I mean, not quite, but like... The horns sound like they're too up front. Yeah, dude, we haven't even chosen our horns yet. We haven't even dropped them in the track. We haven't even produced it yet. So, like, mix, of course, doesn't make sense. We're still in the choosing our trumpets phase. Gosh, I just need to find something that's gonna be a good shout section, you know? Let's start restricting genre to soul, I'm thinking. Boy, this is gonna take a while to find something that's gonna vibe with the track. I feel like I've become quite expectant of my horn stacks because I just got done making a soul album. And I feel like I burned through all of the really, really golden horn stacks that I had making this album. Oh, this might be it. Yeah, signature, I'm with you on that. I've been on this beat for like an hour and a half. I need some coffee too. I want to get this in place and then I'm grabbing some. just doesn't quite hit the mark, you know? Yeah, kind of giving it a New Orleans kind of touch. Really, I want something that's like clean neo soul is what I'm looking for. I've used this one for sure. I don't know. I might just have to accept that. I'm just not sure if I have a horn stack on deck that's gonna cut this. But there's so much more that we can fill this out with. I need more coffee is what I need, man. I think that's gonna be the ticket. I think Signature had it right. It is coffee time, man. All right, well, I'm going to just go run to the microwave and heat up some coffee real quick. While I do that, I wanted to play for you guys my newest release. It's called Midnight Special, as you can see in the right-hand corner here. And also, I have speaking of really actually good stuff that actually has nice horn stacks, I've got a Neo Soul album coming out in 2 months that I think you guys will enjoy. It's called Nothing Is Real. So, you know what? Actually, maybe I'll play you guys something from Nothing Is Real. All things considered, this has the beautiful horn stacks, okay? So, I'll let you guys enjoy this. If you like this song, All Things Considered, you're going to love my upcoming album. I'll drop a link to the pre-save page for anybody trying to find it. So, I'll be 2 seconds. I'm just going to go grab some coffee. I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. You guys see what I mean by like my standard for horn stacks is so high? It's so good, man. God, I can't wait for this album to drop. Alright. But you guys will have to wait until September 4th to hear the rest of those, you know? Got that French feel nice? Hell yeah. I see Eugene says that track, Quiet Acceptance, has almost a reggae feel to it. I'm not sure I'm familiar. Yeah. Milk chocolate? I have no idea what you guys are talking about. All right. Guys, let's get back into it. Let's see where we were at with this track. We're trying to flesh this out into something immaculate, and I believe in us. I think we can do it. Let's see where we're at. One thing, just mix-wise, it's kind of small, but I feel like this would feel better, this little vibraphone delay would feel better in the opposite ear, since we have this organ kind of like off in our right ear. We'll like slip this off to the left. So let's just pull out our utility and swap what side it is on. Just swap. Much better. That feels good. Okay, let's just start pulling out instruments. I'm thinking I'll pull out we'll pull out like the Splice Instruments plugin. There's a lot of good instruments in here. There's always some good ones in here. Just like small details like that is what we are looking for. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Okay. And then maybe for this guy, we'll like pull out like a little steel guitar, do a couple bends in this section. So like, pull out Contact, and we'll pull out our Stratus. All right. I like to use this one, Modern Jazz, Stratus 3.5. Okay, and then there's a certain reverb I like to put on this guy. Okay, and I was thinking that bottom note needs to come down one. Yeah. I was kind of thinking, actually, maybe we do this. Let's see how this pairs up in this section. Ooh. Okay, so maybe we do something kind of like this. Gene's like, damn, I need a lava lamp listening to this. Yes. You know, I learned something kind of interesting the other day. You guys know, like, CAPTCHA? When you're doing those, like, I don't know, it's like a security company, a software security company that generates all of those, you know, like, choose all the pictures that you know, have traffic lights in them. So I learned something about how they do their encryption. Basically, in order to like truly encrypt something, they need a truly randomized number, a truly randomized pattern. And so what they do is they have a wall of lava lamps in their headquarters that are constantly being captured on camera. Okay, so there's a wall of lava lamps, of about 100 lava lamps, and the position of the gloops of the blobs are truly random, right? And so basically they're generating random, truly random values from the formation of lava lamps. And I just thought that that was like such a cool little, I don't know, that is such a cool solution to such an interesting problem of like, well, we need a truly random number that nobody can even speculate at. Oh, well, let's just get 100 lava lamps and take pictures of them constantly. You know, like, that's so strange. Dude, I need a lava lamp for the studio. What do you guys think? Would it look nice if I had a little lava lamp sitting on that desk behind me? I might have to work on that. Got a dash. Hey, thanks for popping in, Signature. It's always good seeing you, man. Have a good one. Have a good 4th of July. Have a good week. I'll catch you around, man. Peace. God, this track is such a vibe. Okay, we gotta keep coming on with the layers. I like how this section opens up without the bass in here. We'll probably have a lot more room to kind of flesh this guy out. I'm just trying to think. Like, I'm trying to build the track in order. We should do intro. I don't know why I oftentimes leave that for last. So all the computers that get a caption notice at the same time have the same time value? I don't think they do. You know, these algorithms are so much more complex than that, you know? Sometimes it's like a random value is used to generate a random value. I'm not quite sure. Because also they have 100 lava lamps, so you have no idea which lava lamp yours is corresponding to, right? That's honestly a question that I'm not even prepared to answer, right? I have no idea if all of the caption notices have the same value. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking maybe over here it'd be cool to have like a little trumpet solo. Okay, God, what do we want to pull out here? Yeah, I would like a little extra like solo section somewhere in here. Let's go digging through some trumpets. I've been really digging into a lot of the R&B samples lately. Woo! This might be the one. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll do this, but we're gonna really mute this trumpet. Yeah, I know it's already a muted trumpet, right? But we're gonna really mess with this. So let's play around with this. Yeah, trying to get a bank loan, like that's your business pitch, is like, yeah, the encryption is based on lava lamps. Show up to the meeting with like 10 lava lamps. Yeah. It's like generated by lava lamps, man. Give me all your funding. Why am I not full screened right now? Being silly is what I'm doing. Okay. We're going to vinyl out this trumpet. This might not even be enough muting. I might even shave a little bit more of the highs. These muted trumpets are so sharp. See, but now this sounds even more muted. It's a lot more palatable. Thinking we want to hit them with a little bridge section. So like we'll probably drop this out for a little bit. And I think I want to bring them back around to this. That'll be cool. Okay. But this section over here is still very bare bones. I feel like we're gonna have to dress this up with a lot of stuff. All right, let's just kind of run through this and start pulling out instruments. I'm thinking we might want a cello a little bit. Somewhere in here we're gonna want some strings, right? Okay. Gotta go play around with a few different presets because interesting thing, and this works to its advantage and its disadvantage, is depending on the key of the preset. And I don't think we have a F major. Or I mean, yeah, we've got F sharp is what we're in right now. And we're in the key of G major, which is the same as E minor. Oh, wait. We do... Oh, this is G minor. Fuck. Well, let's try it and see if we can avoid those minor notes. Okay, so we are kind of focused on this little section over here. said you can tune it. Oh, shit. I see. That's pretty smart, Gene. So if we want this to truly be in G major, we could go to the F sharp wistfulness and tune it up one step to oops, why is it point? Now let's go one full step. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, I don't know if this means, though, that I'm going to be off by one. We'll see. Oh, that does work. Something like this. Okay. That worked out pretty nicely. Cut reverb and delay, then put them back after? Why do you recommend that? Honestly, there's a different reverb that I like to use for this guy that I think I'm going to plan on pulling out. So what I usually like to do is mask the natural reverb with superplate, and I use gold foil on this. And it really spaces this out in a pretty magical way. Let's go gold foil. There we go. But yeah. This fits pretty nicely. So we're gonna set this a little bit to the left and we're gonna scoot this to the right. what might be kind of cool is if we find a different way to build up the detailing in the second half. Pretty slick. You know what we might do? Just a little extra detailing. Let's pull out, we're going to pull out Decent Sampler, and we're going to use ukulele banjo and do a little roll. Just kind of tucked away in here. Yeah, banjo, ukulele. Where exactly do I want the roll and on what notes? Okay, I put those just kind of as placeholders. Here we go. Why not stay on that guitar in the second half? Because I want to keep it switched up, you know? I don't want to, like, it's not too beefy of a detail, you know? It's kind of a small detail. I don't know, man. I think it's really just about giving ourselves more variety so that we kind of achieve more nuance, right? So the way I like to do these ukulele rolls is the louder we get, the faster it goes. So we start out kind of quiet. Let's get a little bit more zoomed in here. Get them a little bit tighter over here. This is where we really are ignoring the grid and just trying to make a convincing roll. And then it needs to kind of like slow down a little bit. And then we go. Not making it super even. Just kind of giving ourselves a rough outline. Almost. Almost. You guys kind of see the idea. I feel like we need a little extra fall off on this. Oops. Make it. That's not bad. That's not too bad. God, I'm almost thinking like a big, like, reverbed out, like, finger cymbal with this. Okay, we're gonna set this much further down, I think. And let's just take this guy. Figure out where are we starting over here. Yeah, we're gonna delete this guy, slap this guy down here, and we need to bring him up to, where was it? Like a log drum? I'm not sure I know what a log drum is. Okay, let me see if I've downloaded any finger cymbal samples. I'll just look in my library. I would need like a one shot. I kind of like this because it has this like little drum underneath it. That's kind of cool. Right here. We need to really, really turn this down. Super quiet. And then we're going to put a massive reverb on it. We're going to say super plate. And it's going to go crazy. Here we go. Maybe we go with something like long choir, maybe. What if we did something stupid, like throw OTT on it? And then it's gonna like ring out forever. But we kind of need to rein that in at some point. There's like low end frequencies that are kind of sticking around too much. Boy, that is quite a sound. Good God, that goes on forever. Return track with the filter for the low frequency. Maybe. I think in general though, like, I was kind of hoping that this would pick up more of the space and less of the frequency, right? And because it's picking up so much of the frequency, I think that using it is just going to introduce more problems than it's going to solve, right? So I'm kind of just thinking, let's just do away with extreme compression like OTT. And let's instead get back to playing with our reverb, right? Because, yeah, we do want it to die out like that. And then we also got to ask ourselves, how much of this drum do we really want? We're just going to put a little damper down here. Let's swap the left and the right. Yeah, in fact, I think I'm going to swap this guy and this guy. They're going to just swap sides. Let's see. So, I'm going to swap that. I'll just copy this. Paste it down over here. Might even play with changing the spacing of these. There we go. Yeah, it's coming together. Yeah, I agree. Man, sometimes it feels like we get so pigeonholed on like small sections, small things, but man, does it pay off when you put it together, you know? Okay, we're gonna need a little riser. Thinking this guy, or there's also another cymbal riser that I was kind of thinking of. But let's try this. This will be pretty low key. We just need small lift. So I use this guy a lot just because it's very like, it's a good utility, I suppose. If it's like, the focal point isn't the riser, we just need small lift off, you know. This guy does the trick. Let's see. Oh yeah. We'll turn this guy down though. That's nice. Okay, okay. I feel like we could still have one more element in here. We gotta figure this out. What if we swept up into that little snare reintroduction? So let's see, what is it on? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we'll start reintroducing, like, honestly, mostly all of it, but I would like to go a step further in this kind of go around. So we're going to try to think of a few extra details to slip in on the last go around of the hook section. And we'll probably fade it somewhere over here. But let's make sure we're vibing. Let's see. There was just this small detail of this guy. Maybe this guy can lead us in. Let's see if he's up for the job. Dude, we've got such a cool vibey track here. Let's go purity. Turn this guy down. if I'll use that all the way through, but I'm thinking sparsely in a few areas. See, I think we had some pretty steady ones over here. Here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, this sound texture is Cigar Lounge approved. Yes, sir. That's what it is, man. Now, let's go into the edit. Let's bring up the reverb. We'll throw an 1176 compressor on this. Okay. Dude, we're getting places. This is so sick. That's the chord right there. Question is, how are we going to use this? I'm thinking let's bounce this to audio, and then we're going to cut that reverb tail super hard. Do I want bounce track in place or bounce to new track? we'll just bounce it in place. And then we're gonna hard cut that. That's pretty slick. Okay. I'm curious, what if I stepped it up like 2 steps? Get this to line up with this sweep. Yeah. I think it's gonna be this little bit that's gonna fade. So we'll start fading like over here. Nice long fade out. I don't know, that might be almost too long of a fade. Oh, well it is, because I did it too early. There we go. Okay, but that's not all that's left to do. I think we gotta start turning our attention towards the intro. I don't know why I always save this for last. But real quick, let's run through this. Let's make sure that we're pretty satisfied with this. Like, the intro isn't bad. I think it needs some texture and maybe a few more details. Pretty cool. Thank you, man. Maybe just a little pause before the beat. I don't think I'll do like any like pre-drop kind of stuff. We do have that little lift that we could separate out. Like that little riser, we could have it sweep up to the snare if we wanted to. It just kind of depends. I feel like a lot of the reason why I oftentimes don't do like pre-drop stuff is because usually you're dropping some vocals in there, right? But because my music is so instrumental focused, I really do try to kind of like steer clear of too much like vocal stuff, you know, lyrical stuff anyways, you know? Just because I don't want to mess with the vibe of like whatever playlist somebody's listening to, you know? But we do have like, I'm thinking a little bit of rain here or something. We should maybe mess around with playing around with this leading up to the Yeah, a little, okay, well, that's something. You were saying maybe pause the beat, which I'd be kind of curious. But you see, we want to hit them with that pickup, right? That's kind of slick. That's kind of slick. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That works out. But now, yeah, we got to get something like rain in here or something. This is the right kind of rain. Sure. Let's use it. Oh, it's a big sample. It's got to download. Oh, man. I'm really vibing with this beat. I have no idea what I'm going to use it for, but... You know, what's kind of interesting is I'm like... pretty much all booked out on my releases until my album drops. And I already have like one in mind for what I might, actually two in mind for what I might drop after my album, which drops September 4th. And it's like the beginning of July. Like, I'm just so booked out on stuff that like, if I want to knock something out of my pipeline, like I have to make something really incredible. But, you know, what's kind of nice about being that far booked out is I can stack a ton of tracks like this and have something really strong to follow up my album release with, maybe an EP or something like 2 months down the line from that, right? It's like, it's never a bad issue to have, having a lot of gold stashed away. Because honestly, I always look at my pipeline as sort of like, you know, we're trying to beat our best, right? We only release the cream of the crop. You know, if you have 10 incredibly good tracks and you have to pick one, you're going to end up with a much better beat than if you have 2 really good tracks and you have to pick one, right? Giving yourself all the options, it's like, yeah, you have total control to really, really make the best decision. We gotta really turn this down. We want to maybe... Yeah, we'll cut that right with the hit. With texture like that, it's perfect for a fall EP/album. You know, that's when it probably would come out. Yeah, sometime like kind of going into October-ish. But yeah, I guess unfortunately for you guys, a lot of the music that you're hearing me make these days it's gonna be a long whiles before it drops, unless if I drop it on BeatStars, which I might be doing that. Yeah, Mars saying I've been thinking about putting my DJ rig back together. Oh shit, you should, man. You absolutely should. You know, I've kind of thought about DJing. If I was to get into it, how would I approach it? What would I do? Ultimately, I'd love to do shows where I'm just spinning my beats, right? But I think something else that DJing kind of opens the door to, which I find a lot of value in, you know, is somebody that works in music, is like, well, if you DJ, you could be a wedding DJ, which pays super fucking well, dude. Like, you might think like, oh, wedding DJ, that's corny. No, dude, it's good. It's some of the most best, like, stable DJing work that you can come by is just being a wedding DJ, right? So if I was to be trying to pick up like DJing, I'd practice a lot at home. I'd do a lot of live streams where I'm like doing live sessions probably in front of you guys. And then I would be trying to book weddings as well as shows just for TapDaddy, you know. But of course at weddings, I wouldn't be spinning my own music. I'd be spinning like whatever the hell they want, right? I'd just be a host, basically, DJ. Be the MC, right? But like, I don't know, it's just like that's a thought. That's just a thought. I don't know. I feel like I look at everything musical and I think how can this be an addition to, like, you know, my career? Well, how can this be an addition to what I do, right? How can this help pay the bills, right? But yeah, I see Mars saying, I've spent so much time away from it, but I think it would help me come up with ideas for tracks. Yes. And it's just fun, right? Like, I don't know, man. I think it's super fun. I think DJing can kind of help bridge the gap between what we do in our DAWs and what we do in front of people, you know? For that reason alone, it's like, I don't know, it's fun. It helps you maybe envision how things might hit in front of an audience, right? Yeah, and I see Mars saying, well, also in your case, you'd be surprised how many clubs and venues hire lounge and hip-hop DJs for chilled environments. Oh, shit. You know, I didn't even think of that. Dude, oh, man. I could think of a few cocktail lounges in my area that might appreciate a jazzy hip-hop DJ to keep a chill environment going in the background. You know what I mean? And in that case, I might be spinning my own stuff and maybe like a couple other people's, like, and that would be good because then I could generate performance royalties for myself and for any other artists that I spin, right? Which I don't know if you guys like, I don't know how far you got into DJing, Mars, but what's really nice about DJing, even a decent sized venue, is if you're signed up for a PRO, right? A performance rights organization, if you're getting spins in a licensed venue, right? Which all of these places usually are, if it's a nice place. I don't know. Some of these dive bars, maybe they're not licensed, but if you're like in a nice cocktail lounge or something, yeah, they're pretty well licensed. So then what you do is you, after a show, you go submit your set list in the form of a split sheet. Yeah, and Mars knows this. He's DJ'd for 20 years. Yeah, hell yeah. You see? But it's cool because it generates, like, you get the money that they're paying you to DJ, but then you also get back into performance royalties. And it's just like, it's a good business, you know, you can make some good money there. And on top of that, if you're an artist who is spinning your own stuff, you can, you know, maybe sell some vinyl, some t-shirts or whatever, maybe depending on the venue, right? But But I don't know. That's kind of how my mind works. Is I just think of like what I want to do first, and then I think of the ways that I could monetize it and it could support my music. Right. At the end of the day, my biggest goal is to just like, I want to just make enough from my music that I can solely afford to work on music. Of course, just recently, I kind of did a Uno reverse card on that. So I don't think I told you guys, but I got hired for a part-time job as a bud tender. Yeah, I'm going to be slinging some weed, dude. But and I haven't started yet. But the reason why I wanted to get just like a part-time job is because I want to double the ad spend for my music, because I think that I'm going to be able to make a whole lot more in royalties if I doubled my ad spend, right? Which I was like, kind of like, oh, like I've been trying to bridge that gap of like doubling my revenue so that I can double my ad spend. Right now, my ads like pay for themselves, which is nice, but I want to double them, and it's going to take a decent amount, for all of that. But, 3 days a week bud tending, I'll easily be able to double my ad spend, and that should be good. Chocolate's like, watch out for the women. What do you mean by that? Oh, no. Mars says, yeah, networking. Yeah, I mean, it should be fun. Oh, speaking of watching out for the women, I was at this dispensary I'm going to work at. And I was in the back filling out the paperwork to get licensed by the state of Colorado for, to be for my MED card, So basically, I'll be a licensed bud tender in Colorado, right? Well, anyways, I'm back there, filling out my application, and the lady that is working the front desk taking IDs is like, "You won't believe what the fuck just happened." She was like, "You got to pull up the security footage. I just got to see this again." And I guess like there's this old lady that frequents this dispensary quite often. They know her by name and whatnot. And she's an old lady that's like going on and on at to the lady that's running the front desk, and she's like talking about like, "Oh my god, my husband is just the worst, like I just want to strangle him." She's like going on and on. The lady's like, yeah, just being polite, because she was like, I don't know, boomers talking shit on their spouses. I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, what was weird though was like this old lady, as she's like walking away, somehow decides in her head that it would be okay or normal or funny or something to like pretend strangle this girl, right? So she pulls it up on the camera, we're all watching, and yeah, she's like talking, and then this old lady just like puts her hands on this girl's throat and is like, "Ah!" And it was like, what the fuck was that? Like, yikes. Oh my god, lady, keep your hands to yourself. And then she like starts to walk away, and then I feel like she got the sense that that was weird and maybe not normal to do, and then she was like, "Can I have a hug?" And then they give a small hug, and then she walks away and buys her marijuana. That was weird. That was really weird. I watched that old lady just like put her hands around that girl's throat and like, like, what is wrong with people, man? Okay, I hope I don't have to deal with that too much, but I don't know. Regardless, I'm looking forward to starting this job, though. I think it should be fun. Early dementia symptoms, says Gene. Yeah. Just maybe, man. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I see Mars was saying, yeah, my buddy does that. He used to be a grower. Oh, that's sick. That's awesome, man. That's cool. Yeah, I grew a little bit in college. Just a little home grow with some friends. It was super fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. No, she needs to switch to the OG. She needs to switch to the indica to chill out. Oh man. But yeah, this place I'm gonna work at actually does have a grow as well. But I honestly am kind of feeling lucky that I get to just work the counters 3 days a week. You guys should know this isn't gonna impact streaming at all. In fact, I've already scaled back what I need to in order to fit this into my schedule. So instead of dropping 3 BeatStars beats a week, I'm dropping 1 BeatStars beat a week, and I'm gonna switch which day I drop them on. I usually drop on Fridays. I'm gonna switch it over to Tuesdays, I believe. Type Beat Tuesdays. Does that sound good to you guys? But yeah, Type Beat Tuesdays. But we're still going to have our Saturday morning cook-ups. We're still going to be mixing down on Thursdays. And I'm still going to be reviewing music from you guys on Twitch on Wednesdays, which I feel like I don't plug that stream enough. Guys, if you ever want me to listen to your music and like rant and rave about it, yeah, definitely come through my Twitch stream on Wednesdays. I am TapDaddyBeats on Twitch as well. I review music from my subscribers every single Wednesday. It's so much fun. We just listen to people's music and I start ranting about mixing and stuff. I talk about everything from mixing to production to marketing to all of the things, but it's so much fun. Definitely swing by the Twitch community if you guys are interested in music feedback streams. But yeah, Chocolate was saying, I misunderstood. I thought you said bartender. No, dude. This is Colorado, dude. Bud tender. We got that kush, that good shit. I get to be the guy that, yeah. Didn't say, thank God he didn't say plug tender. Hey, man, I'm going to be the plug. I'm going to be that guy with that good shit. That sticky, icky. But anyways, damn, we should save this track. Let's save this. Let's listen back through it again. I gotta see what track we're on. I think we're on song 1154. Yeah. All right, let's play it and save it and vibe. 1154. Oh, I also meant to tell you guys, I was just on a podcast. The episode just dropped recently, and it's on this channel. We put it out as a collab video. It's on the new Producer Fury podcast, which is a company that has sponsored me in the past, and they just reached out and wanted to do a podcast interview with me. It was super fun. We just talked about selling beats. They asked a lot about my Spotify as well. And we just had a really good, like, hour-long discussion about TapDaddyBeats and what it is, you know? So, definitely, check out the, podcast episode. It's in my videos, one of the most recent videos that's dropped. It's cool. But, yeah. Gene says TapDaddy will come up with some interdimension sauce after work. Damn straight I will, dude. I know, dude, during the interview, they were, like, asking me, I don't know, there were 2 owners of this place asking me questions, and, like, one of them asked me, like, what kind of music do you make? And I was telling him, like, oh, like, jazzy hip-hop kind of stuff. It's kind of, like, if you like Nujabes, you would probably like it. I was telling them, I was like, yeah, I'm TapDaddy on all platforms. You guys are welcome to look me up, and if my music sucks, feel free to rescind the offer. You know, they were like, oh, we got your number now. We can just text you to tell you your music sucks. But yeah. But yeah, no, I get an employee discount on Bud. And on top of that, they also have a Bud Rewards program for showing up to work on time. If you show up to work on time for like 8 weeks straight, they give you 1 gram of weed per month. And then if you do it for another 8 weeks, they give you 1/8. And if you do it for another 8 weeks, they give you 1/4 of weed. And if you do it for another 8 weeks, the final tier is they give you half an ounce per month just for showing up to work on time, which is so cool. I'm stoked for that, you know? But yeah, I see Chocolate saying, had to quit the icky. Oh, man, yeah. Ever since the kids came. That's understandable, man. That's understandable. And a wife. Can't have them smelling that on me. I miss it, though. Yeah, you know, it's nothing, man. It really is nothing. It's just a thing. I recently got done with like 8 months I wasn't smoking weed because I kind of knew on the horizon that I was going to probably need to get a job if I couldn't get the funding for my ad spend from mixing opportunities. And, you know, the economy has been so shit that when the economy tanks, people spend less money on their music. So it was kind of hard to find new clients for mix engineering, you know. So I was like, fuck it, I'll get a job. And of course, I reach out to the place that I like to get my butt at and asked if they were hiring. And they were like, oh, we're actually opening a new location. You called us at the right time. So I was like super excited about that. But it really is nothing, you know. I just got done with 8 months of it, of not having cannabis. And it was like, yeah, I missed it, but it was fine, you know. But yeah, I see Mars saying there's another show I watch on YouTube, and one of the guys was kind of nervous chewing a plug his girlfriend left at his apartment. He hasn't been able to get the jokes about it to stop ever since. Wait, what do you mean by chewing a plug? I'm not sure he didn't know it was a plug. Oh God, like a butt plug? I don't. What? Okay. Well, okay. In other news. But yeah. Gene says the grocery bill will amp up for sure. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna need the munchies, man. Well, shit, guys. We made a banger track. We made a real banger track. This was awesome, man. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't know. Okay, well, damn. Well then. How do you make that mistake? How do you find yourself in a situation where you're making that mistake? Anyways, I think with that, I will bid you guys adieu. So definitely go check out the podcast episode that just dropped. It was a super fun interview. Definitely check that out. And I will see you guys on Thursday. So thanks for hanging out. My name is TapDaddy. And until next time, happy producing. I will see you guys later. Peace out.